Hey! Well, this is the first book I choose to talk with you guys. Well, first of all, why this book? This book is called Memórias, Póstumas de Brás Cubas, and the author is Machado de Assis. He is my favorite author, Brazilian author ever. Like, I love his books, and I almost read all of them. Not all, but lots of books of him. Well, two important things. Why I choose this book? It's a good book. It's an amazing book. It's from the author I love. But the most important to choose this book is that it's free. Yeah, I mean, it's available on the internet. I can't choose. Okay, this is an old book. It's it's old. It's not with new words, but I think it will work when appear some word that we don't use nowadays. I'll talk to you, but mostly it's understandable and it's an amazing book. Well, I can't use a new book now because it will be not available on the internet for free. So how can I talk about a book that you don't have? Will not work. So I found a Brazilian site with all books of Machado de Assis. All books of him. All. And I will put the link on the description about that book. But you also can access the site. It's in Portuguese, but I will help you with that. I will put the link of the PDF of this book. And it's the same I read, and it's the same as my book, my real book. So you can download the book and read it together with me, and that will be great. So as I told you, I choose that book. So let's go to the reading, and will be in Portuguese, and then I will talk in English a little bit from you, okay? So, Memórias Póstumas de Brás Cubas from Machado de Assis. Let's read. This is the first thing you read. I don't know if it's okay, but let's see. Ao verme que primeiro roeu as frias carnes do meu cadáver, dedico como saudosa lembrança estas memórias póstumas. Wow, he is telling for who he is dedicating these memories, these after died memories, he died and now died, he is telling his memories. So that's why he put Memórias Póstumas. That's after he died, posthumous. The idea of posthumous is that after you died. There is some people that it's not real. Of course, it's already the book. But many people, many authors, we discover books or things he did just after die, and then we say that. But that's not the case. I'm just explaining what is posthumous. But let's go to the first. Wow, I will read it. Okay, let's back to the idea. That will not be the chapter 1. That will be the video just about what came before the chapter, because I love that author. He already talked a lot before the book, and I think that's good. I will read. Prólogo da quarta edição. A primeira edição dessas Memórias Póstumas de Brás Cubas foi feita aos pedaços na Revista Brasileira, pelos anos de 1880. Postas mais tarde em livro, corrigi o texto em vários lugares. Agora que tive de o rever, para a terceira edição, emendei ainda alguma coisa e suprimi 2 ou 3 dúzias de linhas. Assim composto, saí novamente à luz esta obra que alguma benevolência parece ter encontrado no público. Capistrano de Abreu, noticiando as publicações do livro, perguntava: as Memórias Póstumas de Brás Cubas são um romance? Macedo Soares, em carta que me escreveu por esse tempo, recordava amigavelmente as viagens na minha terra. Ao primeiro respondia já o defunto Brás Cubas, como o leitor viu e verá no prólogo dele que vai adiante. Que sim e que não. Que era romance para uns e não era para os outros. Quanto ao segundo, assim se explicou o finado. Trata-se de uma obra difusa, na qual eu, Brás Cubas, se adotei a forma livre de um Sterne ou de um Xavier de Maistre. Não sei se lhe meti algumas robugens de pessimismo. Toda essa gente viajou. Xavier de Maistre à roda do quarto, Garrett na terra dele, Sterne na terra dos outros. De Brás Cubas se pode talvez dizer que viajou à roda da vida. O que faz do meu Brás Cubas um autor particular é o que ele chama robugens de pessimismo. Há, na alma deste livro, por mais risonho que pareça, um sentimento amargo e áspero, que está longe de vir dos seus modelos. É taça que pode ter lavores de igual escolha, mas leva outro vinho. Não digo, mas para não entrar na crítica de um defunto, que se pintou a si e a outros, conforme lhe pareceu melhor e mais certo. Machado de Assis. Well, this is the thing that came before the book itself. And Machado de Assis wrote that for every book have this prólogo. The word of that is prólogo. It's the first thing that came on the before the book already starts. And here he's just like talking about that he wrote that book first in a magazine. He wrote like chapters on the magazine, and just after some years after, he put all together and make this as a book. And then he talked that he reviewed, changed some things, and then now we have the book. That's the first paragraph talking about. Then he talked a little bit about 2 guys. It seems like to be people from the news asking about how is the book, and then he talked a little bit like, well, that's a romance, that's not a romance, and he says, well, for some people it will be a romance, for some other it will not be a romance, and that's it. He's like just talking about these little things. That's not important, by the way, but and at the end of the prólogo, prólogo. I can't talk. I will try to say the Portuguese words in Portuguese. And in the end, he says, "Oh, I will not talk so much because I want you to read with Brás Cubas, not with my view, with Brás Cubas' view." Brás Cubas is the character of the first character of the book. So, okay. And the next part is it's already the book, but it's not chapter 1. It's before the chapter 1. It's Brás Cubas talking. Ao leitor que Stendhal confessasse haver escrito de seus livros para 100 leitores, coisa é que admira e consterna. O que não admira, nem provavelmente consternará, é se este outro livro não tiver os 100 leitores de Stendhal, nem 50, nem 20, e quanto muito 10. 10? Talvez 5. Trata-se, na verdade, de uma obra difusa, na qual eu, Brás Cubas, se adotei a forma livre de um Sterne ou de um Xavier de Maistre. Não sei se lhe meti algumas robugens de pessimismo. Pode ser obra de finado. Escrevia com a pena da galhofa e a tinta da melancolia, e não é difícil antever o que poderá sair desse conúbio. Acresce que a gente grave achará no livro umas aparências de puro romance, ao passo que a gente frívola não achará nele o seu romance usual. Ei-lo, aí fica privado da estima dos graves e do amor dos frívolos, que são as duas colunas máximas da opinião. Mas eu ainda espero angariar as simpatias da opinião. E o primeiro remédio é fugir a um prólogo explícito e longo. O melhor prólogo é o que contém menos coisas, ou que agis de um jeito obscuro e truncado. Consequentemente, evito contar o processo extraordinário que empreguei na composição dessas memórias, trabalhadas cá, no outro mundo. Seria curioso, mas nimiamente extenso, e aliás desnecessário ao entendimento da obra. A obra em si é tudo. Se te agradar, fino leitor, pago-me da tarefa. Se te não agradar, pago-te com um piparote e adeus. Brás Cubas. Well, here the first character, is talking about the thing the author has said before, that maybe it's a romance for someone, maybe that's not a romance for others. And he says like at he talks at the first paragraph, and then he says like that we will not be so long on that part because that prologue must be small, and that he will not tell us how, as a died person, had done this work, like because he's telling, oh, I'm here at the another world. He says trabalhadas cá no outro mundo. He is telling that he worked on that book in the other world because he died. So he is like a ghost writing. So write that book, that Memories. So he is telling that this is not important how he have done that. That he did, and doesn't matter how. And that it's a point that I love in Machado de Assis. He is ironic, and we will see that irony through all the book. Like it's a really important point of him. Like I love that. So I think it's already too long. So that was the first part of the book, the introduction. And on the next videos, I will just say the chapter, reading Portuguese and then in English, and then explaining English and explaining Portuguese too. Just that part I will talk just in English, okay? So see you at the next. Bye.